Yo, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to be checking out a video titled "What the Germans Really Thought About World War II." Thomas Sowell. So, yeah, let's find out what the Germans really thought about World War II because I don't really know. I don't think a lot of people said, much about that topic. In my humble opinion, people talk about the aftermath or what they think about it afterwards or how bad it was or whatever, but they didn't really talk about it like in the process, I guess. But let's see what this video is about. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Any recommendations, feel free to leave those in the comment section down below or click the link that will be provided in the comment section down below. It's a YouTube playlist and you can add whatever German videos to that playlist. Thank you for watching. Let's get right into it, guys.
The political freedom and individual rights, which are loosely characterized as democracy, had existed for less than a generation in Germany when Hitler came to power. Germany itself had existed for less than a century at that point, though there were Germanic states before, such as Prussia and the Holy Roman Empire, not to mention contemporary Austria, the remnant of the Habsburg Empire that had been ruled politically and dominated economically by people of German ancestry. Autocratic and authoritarian governments had long been the norm among Germans, as they had been across much of the world for most of history. Yet Hitler was more than just an autocratic ruler in a country with a militaristic tradition. What did putting Hitler in power say about the German people? Strictly speaking, it could reflect only on those Germans who voted Hitler into office in a democratic election, after which he seized dictatorial powers. Hitler never received a vote of a majority of the citizens of Germany, even to be put into office as chancellor, much less to become dictator. The millions of Germans outside of Germany, of course, had no part in any of this. Yet when all is said and done, there can be little question that Hitler's massive support in Germany reached levels of adoration seldom seen in any country before or since. How much of that was support for the Nazi ideology or its known agenda? Much less for its hidden agenda that unfolded later to shock and outrage the world. While Hitler himself was even more ruthless and reckless than the Kaiser who led Germany into the First World War, there was among the German people no such exaltation at the launching of the Second World War as had existed in countries across Europe when the First World War began, with both sides full of confidence of quick and easy victories. William L. Shire's monumental eyewitness history of Nazi Germany described the scene in Berlin on the first day of World War II this way. The people in the streets, I noticed, were apathetic despite the immensity of the news, which had greeted them from their radios and from the extra editions of the morning newspapers. Across the street from the Adlon Hotel, the morning shift of laborers had gone to work on the new IG Farben building, just as if nothing had happened. And when newsboys came by shouting their
I know that building. I heard about that building before.
Extras, no one laid down his tools to buy one. Perhaps, it occurred to me, the German people were simply dazed at waking up on this first morning of September to find themselves in a war which they had been sure the Führer somehow would avoid. They could not quite believe it, now that it had come. What a contrast, one could not help thinking, between this gray apathy and the way the Germans had gone to war in 1914. Then there had been a wild enthusiasm. The crowds in the streets had staged delirious demonstrations, tossed flowers at the marching troops, and frantically cheered the Kaiser and supreme warlord Wilhelm II.
Okay.
Hitler counted on no enthusiasm for war on the part of the German people. On the contrary, he preceded his invasion of Poland with elaborate charades of seeking peace. In order to make it appear that the Poles had attacked Germany, he even staged border incidents, using Germans in Polish uniforms to fire weapons and leaving concentration camp inmates dying as casualties of the purported Polish attacks. None of this was expected to fool the outside world. That it was considered necessary to fool the German people, insulated by a government-controlled press, suggests a serious difference between the aims and values of the Nazis and the aims and values of the people whom they were leading and misleading. Differences between the goals and imperatives of the Nazis and those of the millions of Germans living outside the Reich were even clearer.
What y'all think? Y'all think this is factual? What you guys think? Y'all think this is factual? Because, I mean, he did, according to this, what I got is that, the Germans weren't really with it, right? And if they weren't with it like how they were with the first war, I could see why I genuinely don't think a lot of Germans were with it. I don't know. But y'all can let me know what y'all think. But according to this, it's clearly saying that they weren't with it like that. They were enthusiastic about the World War One, but not the two. You know, yeah. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below, though. Please.